Genius, genius, genius.
In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful. Hello everybody, how are you doing? We're doing great with the mercy and grace of Almighty Allah. My name is NA Saqib. I'm your IELTS and spoken English trainer and student visa consultant. I've been training the students and professionals at the platform of Genius Institute Lahore for the last 21 years. Dear friends, we have recently started uploading videos on IELTS speaking subtest. And in this regard, we've started with the part 1 of the speaking module. There are 3 parts of the speaking test and all of them are important. Part 1 is a interaction, is a kind of introduction. Part 2 is a monologue in which there is a long term and then there is a part 3 in which there is a discussion. So the part 1 is introduction. It's a very simple part in which very simple 3 topics are given and 12 questions are asked from 3 topics. So this is kind of the recording today in which we'll give you an introduction of one of the topics which is usually asked from the students or the candidates in part 1 of the speaking module. So the topic is newspapers and books. So let's get started. Are you ready for that?
Yes.
Okay. Mr. Sayam is one of our guests today, or the students I must say, and he's going to give the answers to all the questions being asked. Do you read newspapers or books? Why and why not?
Well, I reckon when I was a child, I loved to read books, but nowadays I prefer to read newspaper because it contains a lot of general knowledge, current affairs. So I love to read newspapers nowadays.
Okay, I'm also making notes a little bit sometime when he... okay, fine. The second question is, what do you read more, or what do you find exactly more interesting, newspapers or books?
Well, I think I love newspapers because it contains a lot of information regarding technology, politics, as well as our world economics. So I think I love to read newspapers.
Okay, and as a child, did you enjoy reading comics?
Well, of course, when I was a child, I loved to read comics as well as comics book because it contains a lot of fun learning stuff. So it also enhances our mental technology and increase our algorithms in life.
And the last question, tell me a book you recently read.
Well, recently I have completed a book, basically it was a novel of William Shakespeare. He was a famous British novelist as well as poet, and I completed his famous novel, Hamlet.
Thank you very much. Hamlet is not a novel, it's a tragedy and it's a drama, by the way. It is one of the major tragedies of Shakespeare. Hamlet, Macbeth, King Lear, and Othello. These are 4 major tragedies of Shakespeare, by the way. Dear friends, as far as Mr. Sayam is concerned, he has used the word prefer. It's fine. The examiner does understand what you have spoken, but still you need to have a bit of good understanding of the pronunciation. It's prefer. And moreover, it contains, he has used a little bit wrongly. It contained, maybe he has used during the test, and it enhances the present tense. Actually was having a bit of inaccuracy here in his spoken performance. So you must notice these are all the students, and they are likely to commit the mistakes, and if the teacher sometime make the mistakes, there is no problem about that. It's quite natural part of the examination. But still, you need to make business. You need to understand what is right and what is wrong, and how you can make your performance better by knowing about certain mistakes you keep committing. So thank you very much, my dear friends. It was one of the efforts which has been made by Mr. Sayam. Next time I hope he will reappear with the better performance, better practice. God bless you all. Thank you very much indeed. I'll see you in another video. Until then, bye-bye.